Hi everyone. A cat update in case you're curious. Let's start with the geriatrics. The oldest would be Xena, aka Bitchy Boo Boo. And she's doing lovely, except for the fact that the kittens keep chasing her around every so often. Oh my God, it's like a love-hate relationship. Like, they'll chase her, she'll like go, wow, 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 wow. And, then they'll cool down and then they'll chase her again and she gets up high and they can't get to her. And then, like, 20 minutes later, she's sitting next to them getting like a head lick, a little bit of a mini bath from them. So I don't understand this weird relationship. Um, I keep telling the kittens, don't chase the queen. Like, how many times do I have to tell you guys? Like, she has been here so much longer than you. But I don't think cats can really understand English. But yeah, she's still kicking. She's so old right now. How old is she? I don't know. 14? 13? Something like that. And next up is the second geriatric, Caesar. He's doing very lovely. His medication is still, uh-oh, hopefully you didn't hear that. Um, his medication is still helping him. He is fluffy. His fur is looking great. He's got skin on his bones. He's got a very lovely personality that came back after the medicine started kicking in, and he's not looking for food all the time. Um, I fucking love that cat because you know what? That cat loves me more than Alicia, but that's not why I love him, obviously. I just really love that cat. Like, he was Hades' best friend. Um, and then when Hades died, he was so lost. And we thought getting the kitten, it would give him a friend or something. But that's when we discovered that Hades was the only friend he ever wanted. And I understand that. But like, since then, I am his main squeeze. Oh God, why did I say that? Um, oh my God, I've never said that before. Ew. Main squeeze. How is that like a term that people like said without cringing? Because I just cringed. But you know what I'm trying to say. He fucking loves me. He wants to. He doesn't follow me around because I've got the kittens that like to do that, and he doesn't really care for the kittens too much. But when they're sleeping, he will come find me or I'll go find him and we talk to each other and he enjoys his pets and I give him smooches on his face. He's just so fucking cute. And I'm really glad that his quality of life is improved since we've gotten him on medication and um yeah, so that's him. Oh, and he's only done like one or two carpet poops in like a month. For anybody who's just now listening, none of this probably makes any sense to you. But uh this cat shits on the carpets in the kitchen. Like we have one in front of the stove, in front of the fridge, in front of the sink. And for a while, it was like every night there was a fucking like pile of poop on one of those carpets because uh Phil and Apollo get really territorial about that fucking litter box, and I don't get it. So I think maybe he's found like when the best time is to go, but then again, like when you have to poop, you have to poop. So I don't know, maybe he's been getting lucky, but we've only had two of those, so that's improvement. Next on down is Phil, um, who's just over a year old now. And he's a lovely cat. I'm still trying to work on I call it like making him love me more, but I know like part of that's just joking, like, but I do go out of my way to try to do things for him so that maybe he will be more affectionate toward me on a more regular basis. So I have a lot of work to put in. Hey Phil, I'm talking about you. Aw. Fucking love this cat. But anyways, yeah, he's a curmudgeon. Is that the right word for it? He is like moody and makes lots of noises when he doesn't want to be touched. And I'm like, dude, you're definitely an autistic cat. But anyways, um, I'm just gonna keep putting the work in, and then maybe he'll start following me around as frequently as Apollo does. And then Apollo, the best kitty in the house. Sorry for the rest of you. I love you, but this one is like the best kitty of the house, in my opinion. And I have nothing bad to say about that one. I have nothing bad to say about any animal. I fucking love cats. And Apollo is my best friend in this house. Um, I mean, my wife used to be my best friend, but she's my wife. So the best friend title has been claimed by Apollo. He doesn't know it, but I do. And that dude is fucking awesome. I just love him so much. And now it's just a regular occurrence. Wherever I go, he goes 99% of the time. So I don't get to go to the bathroom by myself anymore because he tries to scurry on in there before I shut the door. And I'm not mad about that. Um, so I don't know how much of a good update that was, but they're still alive. Okay, anyways, so we went to No Kings on Saturday, and that was fucking awesome. Not to mention, Rachel Maddow showed Syracuse, which is where we were. That was the exact protest we were at. But it was like an aerial view for like 2 or 3 seconds, but it still counts. We were on the Rachel Maddow show. I've always wanted to be on that show. Not really. But I thought that was awesome. And so it wasn't a march because there's just, where would you do that around here? Like, well, I guess you could do it places, but I don't know. Syracuse, I don't know how you would, never mind. We did one for Black Lives Matter, so it is possible to march around here. So I don't know why they didn't do it like a march, but they did like they sectioned off, like, well, not sectioned off, but they allowed protesters to gather on both sides of Erie Boulevard, which is like a major boulevard in Syracuse. Everybody goes up and down that because that's where all the good stores are. Um, and so Alicia and I showed up, and then it was fucking crazy. It's like ants coming out of like the dirt or something. Like all of these people started just showing up, and like you could just look down the street and then just people, people, people. Like it was crazy. And then there's like this middle section, like in the middle of the boulevard where it's like a sidewalk kind of thing. People bike on it or whatever. And then people started gathering there because the sidewalks and the sides of the road got filled up too much. Um, it was fucking great. Like, oh my God, to just be around good people who share the same values. Oh my God. And it reminded me of Pride. Like, no wonder I like Pride so much because it's not often that you get to just be around your people and that's it. No fuckers, no assholes. Well, I don't know what the difference would be between a fucker and an asshole, but you know what I mean. It was such a nice experience. It was nice to be around positivity for a little bit, and we chatted with some of the people next to us, and then we all looked at each other's signs, which were hilarious. Like this one girl, oh my God, she's got some guts. Like she had this sign, and I would have wanted to put this on my sign if I had thought of it, but like maybe I would have talked myself out of it. But anyways, her sign said, "Is he dead yet?" I'm sorry, but like I found that hilarious. Like, yeah, is he dead yet? No. Um, and then there were a bunch of people that had cowbells with them. Cars were like honking like crazy. There was a bunch of cheering, there was music, there was somebody on a bullhorn. And you know what I realized during and after is that typically would be a sensory nightmare for me, but for whatever reason, it bothered me not at all. I didn't even have a sensory hangover when I came home. Um, that's weird, but I guess that's how much I was enjoying being around, people and standing up for for our country and democracy. Um, but anyways, people were dancing in inflatables. Like we saw unicorns, Eeyore, Garfield, cartoon characters, and I told Alicia, like, I don't know, I had this urge to dance there because they were dancing, but like, I am not at a point in my life where I'm comfortable just randomly dancing. This one dude wasn't even wearing a costume and he just started dancing. And this other lady had butterfly wings and she was just kind of like swishing them back and forth. And, I wish I had the courage to do stuff like that. But I told Alicia next time, because there's going to be a next No Kings, I am getting an inflatable. She might too. But my purpose for getting an inflatable is so I can fucking dance. And you can't really see who's inside it, unless you look really closely at the little face part, or like if you have to like take off the head part for a bit so you can breathe. But like I just want to dance because it's like hiding in plain sight and I would feel so free. um it's so weird that I want to do that, but I don't know, I do. I just want to experience what that feels like to just dance in front of so many people, not even good. I'm not trying to dance well. I just want to have some fun, but I don't want people to see that it's me doing it. I don't know. Is that weird? I don't think so, but I'm really looking forward to dancing next time. Um then there was an elderly couple and we were all thinking like maybe because this couple drove up the boulevard, down the other side, up down the entire few hours that we were out there. And we all chalked it up to like maybe like they're unable to like walk, um or something, or maybe this is just what they decided to do. But they had this little yellow bug and they had the top opened and a baby Trump balloon was just like they just had it like flying out of the top, just like wiggling around in the wind. And it was hilarious. Like it was such a laugh because every time they went down and up, we all laughed because what commitment that is. They just drove the same parts for the entire time we were out there. So that was nice. But yeah, I'm really glad that we went. Um, what did my sign say? Alicia's said something about like introverts are here, or like this shit's so fucked up that introverts are here, but she spelled it like faux, like FAUX, and then ED, like like faux president or whatever. And then mine was something like, what did I put? Coo Daddy, like COUP, Coo Daddy's DIY dictatorship. Step one, crown yourself. Step two, cry fraud. Step three, cash in. That's all I put. But somehow people really liked it. And when Alicia and I were done, like when the protest was like coming to an end, we got in our car and we just, as we were driving past um, so many protesters that were starting to leave. I put my sign up in the car window and people were taking pictures of it. I was like, oh my God, I'm famous. Um, I didn't think that, but no, I did. But I know I'm not famous, but it was kind of nice that people thought my sign was a little bit funny. And like next time I'm going to go out with a different sign because I don't like to just write the same things that everybody else writes. I like to just do my own thing. But anyways, what a magical experience. And what an odd one too. Like there's so much bullshit going on in this country, so much like sad stuff and cruelty. And then yet, like you can turn a protest into something positive and feel good for like a few hours. It just felt nice. It was so nice. And like, did you see the news? Apparently, there was like no violence anywhere. Like, I want to say almost no violence because who knows? Maybe somebody got punched somewhere. But like 7 million people, and for there to be nearly no fucking violence, that's amazing. And in other news, the White House is being torn apart, and I am fucking livid about that. Like, I've never been like a political person until this dumb fuck took power or whatever. But what was it, like a month or two ago? They were uprooting trees that were planted like 200 something years ago by like presidents and other people. Like, they just fucking uprooted those trees. They're gone. They've been there for fucking centuries. And like it was nothing. And then this dumb motherfucker is building a ballroom like it's 1980 fucking 5. Building a fucking ballroom for the White House, and he had said it's not going to interfere with the structure like of the White House, but I guess it must have because they just demolished the East Wing. I was shocked. I could not fucking believe it. Like, talk about no souls. Like, forget dirty souls. Like, where are souls to be found in these people? I don't think they have any. Why would you fucking do that? I can't believe it. Like, oh my God. Not to mention, that's not even their place. Like, but they're turning it into their place. So, like, this is just kind of a huge old sign of Evil Dick is not planning on moving out anytime soon. And you know what I also find a bit frustrating is there's people that are hopeful, like senators and House representatives and other people that I've been seeing being interviewed on these um independent media channels. There's people that are hopeful, like excited about turning the tables next year and like having Democrats take control of the House. And I'm sitting over here like, are you fucking serious? Like, they wouldn't even assume control until the beginning of 2027. Can you imagine what this country is going to look like by then? Look what happened in the past 10 months in this fucking country. This is embarrassing to live here. Embarrassing. Um, but look what happened in 10 months. And people think, I don't know, maybe it's good to have hope, and I am hopeful, but I'm not hopeful about that. Like, I don't think that's how it's gonna go down because they're gerrymandering and all kinds of stuff, like fun stuff to make sure that like we really don't have a voice in anything. Um, but I'm not like thinking about, oh, the Democrats are gonna take control of the House and then we're gonna do this and we're gonna do that. Like, no, because we're not gonna make it that far if things don't turn around very quickly, very soon. That's just my opinion. God, man, do I wish I was living in Japan right now, eating some good sushi, some authentic Japanese sushi, and not making eye contact because they consider it rude over there, and I do too. And just, oh my God, I don't want to be in this country. Anyways, that's really all I had to say. Where am I at with time? Oh, okay. I guess I'm about at my usual. Um, so yeah, uh, I don't know. That's really, I was trying to think, do I have anything else to say? But no, I just want to get on here and say I had the time of my life at that protest. I was very pleased to realize that the sensory stuff bothered me not at all. And I'm really excited for the next one. Like, I wish it wasn't like 5, 6 months in between. Like, I feel like the last one was, but like, I am looking at inflatables and I'm gonna buy one that hides the majority of your face. And I just can't wait to get out there and fucking dance. I don't know where this urge has come from, but it's there and I have to fulfill it the next time. Um, does anybody else have like weird thoughts like that? Okay, anyways, I guess that's all I have to say. I'm sure there was something autistic in this episode besides me. I'm sure I said something else that was autistic. So hopefully like there's something relatable in here. Um if anybody if there's anybody out there that wants to vent about this stupid shit going on in our country, please message me. Please. Email, message, whatever. Um if you don't have anybody to like vent to, I know what that's like. So I would like to have a venting buddy too. I mean, yeah, venting doesn't really accomplish a whole lot other than, in my opinion, it's like a form of validation in some contexts. And I sure would like to meet other people and like talk with them and like, see like what y- your thoughts are. Okay, you know what I'm trying to say. My mouth stopped working now, kind of. So, um, I'm just gonna end this now. Sorry about like I don't know how to end episodes. I'm almost at 300 too. That's fucking crazy. Okay. Well, thank you for listening. Um Come over to Substack. I got all my links in wherever the description is for this episode. I'm on Blue Sky, just posting dumb shit. I'm on Instagram, posting dumb shit. I'm on Substack, posting not dumb shit. I am not posting dumb shit over on Substack. No, thank you. Um, I'm on other places too that I forgot. Okay, thank you for listening and goodbye.